Hi guys, so just to give a demonstration of how Brexiteers will be angry at literally nothing, I want to show you this video where members of the European Commission are responding to a question from the media about the Falkland Islands. Now, the Falkland Islands are an overseas territory. It's nothing to do with this Brexit deal, but Brexiteers will still be angry. And the European Commission are going to demonstrate that it's nothing to do with this Brexit deal. It's nothing to do with what Boris Johnson has signed off on. But I'm going to show you in the comment section how Brexiteers are still angry about this.
Now we're in the interesting situation where you're absolutely right. It is a foreign affairs question. Nevertheless, let me check with Peter whether he wants to answer the question or whether I go to Dan on the specifics.
Thank you very much. Just one sentence on this one particular aspect of recognition of territories. For us, nothing has changed when it comes to recognition of sovereignty of UK over its overseas territory. So there's no change on that.
So there you have it. There's no change on the sovereignty of UK overseas territories. Nothing to do with the Brexit deal. Let's hear it from another person.
Okay, Dan, anything you want to add?
Hi, Eric. Hi, Elena. No, I wouldn't have anything in particular to add. I would just confirm that overseas territories are not within the scope of the agreement. We do not negotiate on behalf of our own overseas territory.
Okay, so nothing to do with this Brexit deal, but Brexiteers will still be angry. So I want to show you some of the comments here. The very first one, it's just the EU trying to frustrate the other islands into leaving the UK. That will never happen, in capital letters, of course. If anything, it will strengthen the UK's resolve to diverge from the EU as an independent sovereign nation. Classic case of divide and conquer. Conquer. C-O-N-K-O-R. Okay, I'm not very good at spelling, but I know that that's not how you spell conquer. Conquer. Tariffs gave you and the other side the right to the competition. Okay, well, this is about the level playing field. This is nothing to do with the Falkland Islands. When it comes to the islands, regardless if Argentina has a claim, the UK is there and has a permanent military presence, which has nothing to do, as nothing is going to change unless the UK wants it to. We will not unless someone is looking for a fight. What else? What have the EU got to do with the UK's overseas territory? Nothing is the answer to that between the UK and Argentina. If the EU want to get involved, then the UK can get involved with France and its overseas territory. The EU have said that they're not getting involved in this, but these people still don't like. At what stage will these people give up on this anger that they have? It has nothing to do with the EU 8,000 miles away. At least, well, I don't know if this person is saying it because they're trying to inform or they're still angry. See, the knobheads are at it again. Bring it on. You will find, unfortunately, there's no punctuation here. Bring it on. You will find you get the same as Argentina got when they tried to take it off the great British people. So this person thinks that the EU is interested in taking the Falkland Islands. So I deduce from this that the Falklands left the EU on WTO terms. Brilliant. I don't know if that's a joke or what. It's hard to tell whether these people are truly angry or whether just trolling. The EU lost, the UK lost. Okay. And its overseas territories, because it's not like these people seem to think that the EU owned the UK in some way, because it lost the UK. Okay, and its overseas territories because it's controlling and expansionist instead of respecting the UK as a sovereign country. The EU behaves like a country, but it's only a trading bloc. Okay, it behaves like a country and it should stay in its own lane. Otherwise, I predict other European countries will leave. Yeah, well, people have been predicting that for ages. Already taking Northern Ireland and Gibraltar. Taking. you can thank Boris Johnson for that. You know, the situation in Northern Ireland could have stayed the same. The situation in Gibraltar could have stayed the same. But you guys, Brexiteers and Boris Johnson, wanted that to change. Bugger all to do with the EU. Yes. Well, at least this person has been honest. Yes, it's nothing to do with the EU. The EU are saying it's nothing to do with... Falklands has nothing to do with the EU. If you want a war between the UK and EU, try and claim the Falkland Islands. Who the hell do the EU think they are? The EU have not made any claims. The Federation, self-appointed small country created after the war in Europe without any power or army. Keep out of our business. And this one has 2 likes. So this is just a small snippet of the types of anger that remain over an issue, the Falkland Islands, that has nothing to do with the EU. And the European Commission are even saying it's nothing to do with us. That's the UK's business. And even after explaining that to them, they are still angry and fearful that the EU is coming to conquer, divide and conquer the UK. This madness will not go away, I'm afraid. It's just going to continue. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?